A handful of models, huh? 34 is way more than a handful. So, I've just woken up to the recent purge that they're doing of the Warhammer Fantasy models, where we knew that we were going to lose a few models, but apparently GW's idea of a handful is 34 different models, a lot of which are already sold out. If we go down here, we can just see Warrior Priest, Organ Gun, Free Guild Archers, Dragon Nobles, Cannons, pretty much a lot of core, a lot of bit of rare, some core for the Wood Elves like the Glade Guard, the Free Guild Archers, the Dwarf Warriors, the Quarrelers, the Thunderers. They're all going away basically, and I pretty much don't know what to think of this. We were told a handful, not just a lot. This is a lot of stuff that is pretty much belonging to a bunch of different armies. High Elves, Wood Elves, Dwarfs, and Empire. And before anything else, as you can tell, my voice is a little bit gone, so I do apologise if I sound a lot different to what I normally sound like. I'm just a bit confused as to why so much is being removed. These are all characters that people buy due to the Total War, because when you used to be able to search up Total War here, you still get it. You still get a bunch of models. But why are they getting rid of something so important? Don't these make money? Can't they use that for promotional purposes? The third game still isn't out yet. They can still use it. And now we're seeing it removed because, what? They are deciding that these models aren't worth it anymore? I find it rather interesting considering the fact that, let's face it, Total War Warhammer has made people interested in fantasy again. There has been a resurgence in it, and they've decided, no, let's get rid of them. Now, the funny thing about this is they're saying, oh yeah, no, you can get it soon when they become Warhammer Fantasy Legends. It's like, okay, so let's remove all these models and then make it really, really tough because we're going to only give you 1 week to buy it. Honestly, I don't know what to think. This is something that really shouldn't have been done. I don't understand what they're planning. Maybe this Free Guild United Cities book that they're working on is going to be something really special, but they even said it there. It's like, well, if you don't think you have enough units, you can always mix them freely with Stormcast. It's like, wait, no. That was supposed to be the point. They were supposed to be a unique army. A lot of models are being removed just because GW have decided, no, this is too much fantasy. Because let's face it, anytime you say Warhammer Fantasy, they kind of just hide away, don't they? I'm just a little bit angry here. This is why I'm actually just ranting and raving a little bit to you guys, because it's ridiculous, and a lot of these are now no longer available. I wanted to make this video just to make sure that if there's anything that you guys need, purchase it before it's too late, I guess, because screw us. Because they're going to be very hard to come by. I mean, I'm just scrolling down like this just really quickly because I'm actually quite frustrated, but I just don't understand the reasoning behind this. They could at least go, yeah, well, they're not selling too well or something, you know. Or, you know, they could at least give us what we actually wanted. It's absolutely ridiculous that they're just not doing anything for us here. Volkmar the Grim, yeah, he's been dead in the lore for a while, so technically he's not Volkmar anymore, because Nagash's body is Volkmar. And I'm honestly super confused regarding this. How are we supposed to react? I've been on the Facebook groups. A lot of people are angry because it's like, well, you're just killing off a lot of iconic models. I mean, yeah, some of the casts are quite old for some of these, but look, like, yeah, let's look at the dragon here. He's quite old. A lot of these generals are old, but the witch hunters look cool. I thought we were going to keep the witch hunters for everything here. The warrior priests, they act as pretty much agents of Sigmar. Yeah, we've got the Stormcast, but still, no cannons, no organ guns. It's just ridiculous. How are we supposed to play dwarves without cannons and organ guns? Ranting aside, the only reason I'm doing this video is to make sure that people who follow the channel, who might be players of High Elves, Wood Elves, Imperials, or Dwarves, they can get their models. I mean, at this point, I'm feeling rather defeated. We are still going to continue with Fantasy. I have just been buying a lot from eBay more than anything else over the years, because this is the issue. We knew after the end times they were going to do this eventually, and they were removing models slowly. We've actually lost the Prince Sigvald model, which I believe was known as a generic Chaos Lord. They just kind of removed it without saying anything. And I think, if I'm correct, they also removed the Imperial Cannon. So let's just go on Age of Sigmar here. It was Order. See, I'm not really used to all this, but if we go on Free Peoples... Yeah, they removed the Imperial Cannon, which is ridiculous. I'm literally just scrolling through it now. It's like, well, they were removing cannons for the dwarves and, or the Duradin or whatever they're called now, and the Free Guild, but we're keeping the Hellblaster volley gun and the Hellstorm rocket battery because that makes sense. It's part of fantasy lore, even high fantasy. A cannon shoots down a big beastie. So yeah, guys, just keep an eye out just in case GW is removing anything that you need. Because at the end of the day, if I was you, eBay it. You can get it cheaper. You can get it cheaper. Sometimes you can get decent amounts. You can get more for even less. Because, let's face it, they don't seem to want to care at this point. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope I've been able to help you out so you've been able to find something that you needed. I apologize that I couldn't come back with better news, honestly. But, hey, these things happen. Have a good day, everyone. I shall see you all very soon.